Hi and welcome back to another video. Keeping your word is nowadays considered as one of the best traits that you can have and one of the most noble things that a person can have. Like if you keep your word and do exactly what you say, then you're considered as um, a more truthful person, and you're considered to have integrity. And basically, you're not a real person if you don't stay behind your words and if you don't act on your words. So in this video, we're going to debunk exactly should you keep your word or shouldn't you. First, let's dive a little bit deeper and see, okay, what is keeping word, staying behind your words and defending your words. What does it mean? What is it? So notice that there is your past self and there is you now. And when you stay behind your words, that means you are listening to your past self and you're acting on what your past self did. So notice the first distinction is to notice that it's not you anymore. You're not the person that said the things in the past. You're a completely different person. So keeping your word is listening to another person on how you should act. And now it seems obvious, the answer, but the important thing is to stop identifying with your past self and to notice that it's not you. And knowing that it's not you anymore, that your past self is a different person, then you can notice that there is no need for doing what you said in the past or thinking the way that you thought before. So don't get identified and don't get attached to your past self. That's the whole point, because when you do that, then you're just then you won't grow as a person. You said many different things when you were younger, and you believed in many different things, and now you act and believe completely differently. Just notice that. But the problem is that, okay, you can detach from your much further down the line self, but it's harder to detach from the past self who is like yesterday or a year ago, because you still consider it as yourself. And notice that I'm not saying that you should act like a douche and don't be truthful and say one thing and act in another way, but the point is to not limit yourself. Like don't put boundaries on you. Don't act like just what you think that how you should act. Act like how you feel right now, and in the same way be truthful to other person. Like, for example, you said that you believe something and now you believe something else, and be truthful. Say, okay, I believe that and now I believe this, and maybe I will believe something else in the future. But the point is to be truthful and to act from the presence. Don't act from what happened and what you said. Like, people change, and that's the nature of reality, is that things change. and how you act will change as well. So don't get attached to your past self. So of course you shouldn't stay behind your words, because what you said in the moment is it's not important. It doesn't reflect who you really are. Like, for example, when you're angry, you will think and say things that you don't think when you're sober and when you're normal. So there is no point, please notice that there is no point of defending, oh, I said this and I'm going to do that until I die. No, you just act from the moment, act from the presence. That's the key. How do you know that the person who said the thing is right? So if you want to be free, and what I'm trying to teach you here is to be free, then you need to let go of your past self and the past beliefs. Just see what is in front of you. And yeah, people might find it weird because yesterday you said you believe in something and now you believe in other thing, or yesterday you said you're going to help them out with something and now you don't want to help them out, so you don't have integrity. But please notice that people, and you as well, try to put everything into boxes. You should act like this, and you said that, so you have to act like that. But notice that that's just programmed into you. There is no rule like for how to live life, and you have to act on these commandments. So you don't need to follow everything you said, and yeah, it might lead to something, some unpleasant situations like misunderstanding and disagreement with other people. Like, other people might say, oh, you said you're going to do that, so you should do that, and that is how it is. What can you do? But like I said, if you see through the limiting beliefs and you see through that you're not this past self, you're not this image that you have of yourself, then you will act how you will act naturally. Like, if you want to do something right now, do it. If you won't want to do it in the future, then you won't do it. Presence is key. Acting from the now, because now is the only thing that exists. Only thing you have is now. Only where you are is right now, in this moment. And that's basically it. It's very simple, but an important insight. You need to notice this, because if you don't notice this, you're going to, like I said, be stuck in your beliefs, and you won't ever be completely free of that. And you won't get completely free of your past self, and that's going to hold you back until you detach yourself from all the beliefs you have and all the attachments and all really identities. Like, you're attached to how you look, or you're attached to what kind of person you are. Like, I'm spiritual, or I'm a good guy, and you have all these attachments and all these identities, and it's all created in the past, and it's all putting pressure onto you and limiting you, really. So if you want to become truly free, then you will naturally see through all the attachments. And that's it. That's the only thing you need to know, that you need to see through the attachments, and everything follows from that. like you will naturally act from the presence if you are able to see that you're just attached to and identified with your visions and fantasies, really, because it's not coming from reality, it's coming from fantasies, but you just aren't able to see what is real and what is fantasy. Your mind is literally, or maybe better said, your separate self is literally clouding your field of vision. You can't see exactly what this is if your mind is, or if your mind creates this ego or boundaries on reality. And of course, your mind does do that because it wants to survive. But yeah, I think I said everything I needed to say for this one. Hopefully you notice the point, and hopefully you just don't think, oh well, he's just a douchebag and he just wants to have the freedom to act like whatever he wants. Like we need to have some rules, and how what you say, that's how you should act. If you think like that, then fine. If that is the way that your reality is, then act like that. But yeah, I'm here to show the possibilities to people who seek. And if you are seeking, then you will find this out by my help or by your contemplation or whatever, in whichever way. And that's it. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to like and comment down below, and subscribe if you're new, so you don't miss other content that I'll be posting out in the future. And see you in the next one. Bye.